Hey, what's going on, man? Got another video for you, and this one is going to be LSU football related. Thanks to Brian Kelly, 2025 LSU football team. So, all right, Brian Kelly, you're on the clock. You're on the clock, sir. No, I'm not going to go out on a limb and say he's got to win a national championship this season. I'm not going to go out there just yet. Uh, Maybe I will later in the year. What if later? What if as the season goes on, LSU has proven himself as a clear cut number one team in the country? Then yeah, then I say he's got to finish it off. But right now, going into the in the season right now, LSU needs to make the playoffs. They got to somehow get to the playoffs, whether they're a top four seed, a 12 seed, or whatever it is. Brian Kelly needs to make the playoffs. I mean, this is year four in this football program. You always said, "No, judge me on year three. Judge me on year three." Well, year three came and went, and we went to the freaking Texas Bowl. So now, with all the money they've spent in this offseason, in the transfer portal, they went out and got a bunch of players in the portal that are going to get supposedly going to get some big playing time this season. You brought back your senior quarterback in Garrett Nussmeier. I mean, there's no excuses. Yeah, you can say they have a tough road schedule because they got to go to five places that are not going to be in Baton Rouge. They got to go to Clemson. They got to go to Alabama, to Ole Miss, to Vanderbilt, and to Oklahoma. That's going to be a very, very tough schedule. But if Brian Kelly wants to win a national championship, yeah, he's got to win four of those games on the road, and that's gonna be a really, really tall order. I don't know if I don't know if I have any faith in Brian Kelly to do this. But since Brian Kelly's been hired, let's look at what the other sports have done. Jay Johnson has just won his second national championship in baseball. Kim Mulkey won a championship in women's basketball, a national championship. The gymnastics team won a national championship. It's time for the football team to at least get into the conversation of winning the national championship. That's not only going to happen is that they get into the playoffs. It's not going to happen if they go to another damn Florida Bowl this year and the Texas Bowl or whatever. That's not going to cut it. Not going to cut it this year. It's not going to cut it. Brian Kelly and this football team, this coaching staff should say they need to get to the playoffs, and that if you get to the playoffs, then you have a chance. So, but got to get there. Since the playoffs have started, LSU's only made the playoffs one time. That was in 2019, of course, when they won the national championship with Joe Burrow and all those NFL players that we had on the football team. And I think we have some NFL players on this football team as well. Now, are we going to come together like we did in 2019? That remains to be seen. The offensive line really needs to. We're going to have a pretty much a revamped offensive line this season. We got to run. We have to run the ball better than we did last year. We got to run block better than we had last year. And our defense needs to be better. We need to get cause some more turnovers. In the defensive backfield, we need to get more pressures on the quarterback. There's a lot of question marks with this football team going into the season, and I think a lot of them will be answered against Clemson. If they go out against Clemson and they get run out of town and look unprepared, and like they have since Brian Kelly's been here, since he lost to Florida State twice, lost to USC this past season. So put up or shut up, Brian Kelly. Make the playoffs. Make the playoffs, and let's see what then we have a chance. But I don't know. I'm hopeful to make the playoffs, but part of me says Brian Kelly is going to do Brian Kelly things, and we're gonna blow a game late in the year, probably on the road against Oklahoma, and cost us a chance at the national champ, or cost us a chance to get to the playoffs. If that happens, I'm not saying he's gonna get fired, but he's gonna get a lot of heat with the money they spent in the transfer portal, and they brought Garrett Nussmeier back. He could have gone to the draft, and got to go to the playoffs, and then you see what then after that, then let the chips fall where they may. if he gets to the playoffs, I think he's fine. I said if he goes to a Texas Bowl or Outback Bowl, whatever that bowl you want to call it, Cheez-It Bowl, FlyQuest Bowl, uh, Brian Kelly's gonna get a lot of heat from the fans and from the boosters who put this money up this offseason to put a team together to get to the playoffs. And if they don't do it, I'm not saying he's gonna get fired. I'm just saying that he's gonna get a lot of heat. But we'll see, man. We'll see. So we'll see you next time. Go Tigers.